question because you're asking many questions at the same
You can respond to each
at the same time.
How many do you have? You have about, you can disaggregate. Start with the first one.
You know, we say we are procuring seed for poor people, seed. So you cannot give a condition that we must be able to acquire fertilizer. It's self-defeating. If you cannot buy seed, how can you buy fertilizer? So our focus is seed. And we're talking about seed. That's got not proof. This one is a misplaced statement there by a chairman. We should be held personally accountable for doing these minutes because no one knows what they were told. It's not a requirement. And Chair, please get it from me because I'm the guest in charge of that county and I know what I'm doing there. I've not made any requirement for fertilizer as a precondition for getting maize seed. It's not there.
The maize can grow in Tanzania without fertilizer.
You can boost it with manure. Yeah, and actually we're moving away from some of the artificial fertilizer like DAP. The national government put 76 million shillings on the budget for fertilizer in Tanzania. It was supposed to be a conditional grant. It was on our budget. We never saw a single cent. If we had gotten that money, we would have been able to supply both seed and fertilizer. And we'd be in a better place. Not be talking about 3 years, be talking about 2 years. To sufficiency of food security at the household level.
So maybe we can move to the next question, the policy question.
Let me just take members through. And I will request now that governors stepped in to say that is an erroneous requirement, that the county government now submits to us the other minutes, and I want to Secretariat, can you check all the other minutes? If that sentence appears on the criteria for the seat. Now, looking at, according to the 2009 county fact sheet democratic data, Trans Nzoia County had a total population of 990,341, with 811 residing in rural areas. Down there, finally, in terms of agricultural engagement, 129 households were involved in crop production, 96,800 households in livestock production, and 6,636 households participated in other farming-related activities. Now, having that statement that either one can procure fertilizer or they can apply manure, from an informed point of view as a ministry, what are the numbers of the poor farmer who has manure based on the latest survey that you've done that can now encourage manure to be applied on 2 kilograms of seedlings?
Governor, did you bother to find out who has manure or you just gave seed? I think that's the long and short of the question. And then the policy question, respond to the policy question. That was.
You know, Chairman, the problems of the rural farmers are very many. As a county, we are addressing one now, which is seed. We give you seed. If you're going to get artificial fertilizer, get manure and plant with it, so be it. But we have given you seed, go and plant. Because the problem was, they were not even planting certified seed. They'll get this year's harvest, get the best product, put it on some fire sites, not be able to dry it properly. The following year they plant it. And production is going down, down, down. So we stepped in as government to provide certified seed. All these other things are also important. Fertilizer is important, manure is important. But for us, it's not our main concern. The main concern is to reach as many farmers as possible in terms of certified seed. And we're struggling. This year we did very well because Kenya Seed had previously quoted the price of 690, which through government intervention, they were able to revise it downward to 420, enabling us to procure almost double. So we reach very many farmers, but not all of them. We want to strive to reach as many farmers as possible, just in terms of certified maize seed first. Then now we'll say as a county, if we can now start coming in terms of fertilizer, even if they just provide maybe 2 kilos or 4 kilos, because not very many farmers can actually procure fertilizer. Even the subsidy by the government You will supply fertilizer, you put it in a store, and just 2 farmers, big ones, they'll come and clear everything. One farmer wants to go and pick 1 bag of fertilizer, is traveling 20 kilometers, really it's not economical. So that was what is not working.
Let me ask you a question, just